So the G20 was in Japan just a few days ago. Donald Trump was there before heading to the North Korean DMZ. But also with him was Ivanka Trump, Trump's daughter, who of course legally can't officially be a part of Donald Trump's administration due to anti-nepotism laws, but this hasn't stopped her from showing up all sorts of places that she has no business being. And now a video has been released, which I'm going to play for you, from the G20, where Ivanka Trump is speaking with some world leaders. She's in a circle, a small circle, with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, French President Emmanuel Macron, British Prime Minister Theresa May, and head of the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, Christine Lagarde, and Ivanka Trump is there. So right away, there's a question like, what the hell is Ivanka Trump doing there? And this is very visual, so if you're listening to this on the radio or to the audio podcast, find either our YouTube clip or the video is widely available because you really need to see it to fully understand it. The world leaders look physically in pain when Ivanka Trump tries to talk. Christine Lagarde looks so disgusted that Trump's daughter is part of this discussion that she doesn't even look over at Ivanka when Ivanka starts saying things. And then you will see the look on Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's face. I don't know how to describe it other than pained. And then you will see the look on Emmanuel Macron's face, which is, I guess, what you would call a knowing smirk of some kind that he seems to be sharing with the other world leaders. Heads up, this is not safe for kids, okay? This is not safe for work. This is so cringy that I recommend pulling all the kids out of the room right away before we play it because this is so vile. Let's take a look at it.
Yes, but still social justice. And if
it's all, yeah.
As soon as you start talking about the economic aspect of it, though, a lot of people start listening who wouldn't otherwise listen.
And the same with the defense side of it.
Yeah.
In terms of the whole sort of ecosystem. It's been very male-dominated. So
yes, but still social justice. And if
it's all, yeah.
As soon as you start talking about the economic aspect of it, though, a lot of people start listening who wouldn't otherwise listen.
And the same with the defense side of it.
Yeah.
In terms of the whole sort of ecosystem. It's been very male-dominated. So
this family is embarrassing the United States around the world. Everyone in this group of world leaders is wondering, what the hell is Ivanka Trump doing here? Nepotism Barbie there along with her father, the Mango Menace. And by the way, huge props to the French government for releasing this video, because this video is a public service. It's one of those presented without comment things that just tells us everything we need to know without actually having to say anything about it. Being Donald Trump's daughter is no qualification in the sense of, okay, she gets to have Trump's company when Trump gives it up, if that's what Trump wants. She gets Trump's money when he gives it up or dies, if that's what Trump wants to do. But you don't get to talk policy with world leaders at the G20, or at least you shouldn't. And if you're a Trumpist defending this insanity, step back for a second and tell me what you'd be saying if this was Chelsea Clinton doing this as part of a Hillary Clinton presidency. The outrage would be nonstop 24/7 on every single conservative media outlet. Even centrist corporate media would be hosting debate after debate over whether this is okay or not. And also, to every Trumpist saying it's rude for the world leaders to be ignoring Ivanka, good for them. Good for them. This is like when you intern somewhere and you work your way up as an employee for 10 years, and then the boss's daughter comes in and now she's your manager and she's clueless. 2 years ago, Ivanka Trump was stealing shoe designs from Aquatsura, and now she's talking to prime ministers in Japan while her dad further embarrasses himself. To every right-winger who criticizes or criticized Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez for being, quote, just a waitress before being a congresswoman. You can agree with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on policy or disagree with her, that's fine. At least she earned the waitressing job herself, as opposed to it being handed to her by her family. We're in serious trouble here. We're in very serious trouble here. I want to hear from you. I'm on Instagram at david.pakman. The show is on Instagram at David Pakman Show. One of today's sponsors is Impeach the Card Slap Game. You cannot slap Donald Trump in real life, but you can slap him in this hilarious, fast-paced two-player card game, and you can get it for 10% off when you go to davidpakman.com/impeach and use the coupon code Pakman Show at checkout, all one word. Awesome for parties when you're having a few drinks. I've been playing it with some friends of mine. Currently has a 5 out of 5 star rating on Amazon, and it combines clever satire about the Trump administration with really funny, high-quality cartoon artwork, all in a really lively card game that's easy to learn, but it stays interesting every time you play it because of how well designed it is and really how much thought went into the humor and the political commentary. The game covers a ton of themes: global warming, Russian collusion, tax cuts for the wealthy. Impeach the Card Slap game is perfect if you're looking for something fun and casual to do with your politically minded friends or family members. You might even learn something new about the Trump administration while you're playing the game. It's a perfect gift for anyone who has a sense of humor about Trump, or get it for yourself and have a really fun and witty game to play when people come over. You can even play it tournament style. Get Impeach the Card Slap game by going to davidpakman.com/impeach and get 10% off when you use the coupon code PakmanShow at checkout, all one word.